for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Amanda, and in today's video I'm going to be redoing my refrigerator and making that more functional because right now it is an absolute disaster. There's things that need to be refilled and it just really needs a good cleaning. I hope it gives you all the motivation today, and if that sounds good, just keep on watching and let's jump into today's video.
Nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I we don't have to move so fast.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you can't tell by now, this refrigerator is completely horrible. It was so bad. It needed to be cleaned desperately, and it had been a little bit, you guys. Like, I'm afraid that it's been way too long. I don't even want to tell you, but that's okay because by the end of this video, it is going to be pristine and so clean. So I'm excited for you guys to see how it turns out. I have some really good organizing ideas, especially for the freezer and organizing your meat. So definitely stay tuned for that. You can tell that it needed to be cleaned out so badly because things were like falling all over the ground when I was trying to clean it out. I just needed to go through this whole fridge, get the expired things, the things that needed to be thrown away, things that had mold on it. Yes, there was mold. And just wipe it all down and organize everything, clean everything, and just make it more functional. So the first thing I did was take everything out, every piece of food, garbage, just everything. I had to take everything out of this fridge and then completely spray it down with my anti-bac from Method. I thought this would probably be the best thing to use, that or bleach, but I feel like this one's probably a little safer. I just sprayed it on everything, every surface. I sprayed it everywhere. And then I took a little bit of my Dawn power spray and spritzed it just a tad, and then took my Scrub Daddy and just went to town scrubbing everything, every little piece. And then I decided I needed to take some of the glass pieces out, and I also needed to take the drawers out. I went back over with a washcloth just to make it a little bit easier to clean the soap out, because you know how soap is. You have to really wipe it a couple times. And the Scrub Daddy, it's good for scrubbing, but not really wiping a surface completely clean, if you know what I mean. I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. So here I am taking this glass piece completely out just so I can get all of the crevices that, you know, the food and juices kind of go down into these spaces. And, you know, it's not the nicest thing to talk about, but it is what it is. So I got that all cleaned up and smelling good. Reach out to the sky. I found my way. I found my way. So how often do you clean your fridge? I gotta know. Am I the only one that lets it get this bad? Please tell me no. I used to have a really good rhythm that every time I bought groceries, I would just quickly wipe the fridge down, and it was nice because it kept it from getting this bad. But somehow, some way, I lost that rhythm, and I really need to get it back because I was cleaning my fridge out pretty much once a week, you know, every time I go grocery shopping. But now I want to say this was probably maybe 2 months. It was a long time. I hate to say that, but it was a long time. But let me know in the comments, how often do you clean your fridge? Do you have any habits that make it easier to keep up with? Let me know. I'm sure all of us would love any tips that you have.
'Cause I found my way.
Look at that shot of that clean fridge, you guys. It's like day and night.
'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way.
I wanted to take a moment to share with you this awesome product that I had gifted to me. I was so excited when they reached out to me to review this product. I absolutely love ice. It's one of my favorite things. I fill up my cup to the top with ice every time I drink. So when I heard that I could have an ice machine that gives me ice like the restaurants, I was so happy. There's so many good things about this ice maker, and I just wanted to go over just a few. One of the main things that I love about it is the self-cleaning feature. You can make sure that you have clean ice at any time. This feature only runs for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it cleans your whole ice maker so you don't have to get down and do the dirty work. It also has a visual transparent window so you can see the ice production at any time. My most favorite part is having easy access to soft, crunchy ice that you would find in your favorite restaurant. If you are interested in this product, I will definitely have it linked below. I love it so much. This will definitely be the #1 thing you use this summer. After getting the refrigerator completely cleaned out, I just needed to get all of the things organized in like categories just to make it easier when I go to put everything back in. Now we're getting to the fun part, and I get to bring all the organizers that I have for the fridge out and finally get to use them. So these are the organizers from Walmart. These are from the Home Edit brand, and they are exclusively carried in Walmart, so they're super affordable, but they're also really good quality. They have a show on Netflix, and I completely binge watched it, and now I love everything of theirs. So I highly recommend these, and I will have them linked below if you're interested. Now I'm finally being able to put things back in the fridge, and I'm loving how these organizers are fitting. I decided to take this little Lazy Susan and put my juices half and half and creamer on it. I thought it would be convenient to just turn whenever I needed a different one instead of like pulling a drink out to put one back or pulling it out to get the one behind it. So I really love how the Lazy Susan turned out. And then I decided to put all of my condiments in the side doors in like categories. So mustard, ketchup, jelly, things like that for sandwiches on one side. And then I had the yogurt and sour cream, and just kind of made it where it flowed a little bit better. And we also like to put our candy in the fridge. Who else likes to do that? Anyone? The Reese's and Hershey bars, they are so good in the fridge. And then I got these containers. They're not from the Home Edit. They are from, I think I got them from Amazon. And I just put my veggies from my home fresh meal that I never used. And I just separated them out into little separate containers because you can still use them, which is awesome. So if you don't use them for your home fresh meal, you can always just take them apart and use them in your own recipe.
no stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah.
So after organizing all of the smaller food into larger containers, I went ahead and started soaking my strawberries and my grapes. And my sink was completely full at this moment, so I just grabbed a bowl and some of my filtered water and threw it in there. And I also put a cap full of vinegar. I'm not sure if this is 100% the correct way to clean fruit. I'm sure one of you guys know if there's a better option, but I figured this is what I had on hand and it couldn't hurt, because usually what is on your fruit is worse than a little bit of vinegar and some water. So I decided to do this and let it sit for a minute while I continued to put stuff back into the fridge in all of these containers. And I really loved how this turned out. It really helped organize the fridge a lot better, and I feel like it's something that we can actually keep up with. Well, hopefully we can keep up with it. But as you can see, everything has its place. It's super clean, neat. I still have the veggies and fruit down at the bottom. And now it's time to do this middle drawer. This is where we keep all of our sandwich meat, cheeses. A lot of times I'll stick meat down here that we're going to use for the next day for dinners. Cream cheese, all of the things go down here. Snacks. This drawer gets a lot of use and it needed to have a really good cleaning as well. So that's what we're going to do here.
Side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah. No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's...
This drawer looks 100 times better. I love the way it turned out. I love all of the containers, and it just makes it so much more functional for the family for sure.
A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me.
So now that the strawberries are all done soaking and the grapes, I'm gonna go ahead and dry them off. And I decided to put the grapes in a container with a paper towel on the bottom. I didn't take them from the vine or anything, just kind of threw them in there. And then I decided to grab this large mason jar and just shove the strawberries in there. My kids like to eat strawberries with the green still on it. So I didn't think this was a big deal, and hopefully it will make them last longer. I've heard that it will, so I'm gonna give this a try.
Time and space, your magic can't be erased, can't be erased. You'll find a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty.
So now it's the next day and I'm getting into this freezer. This thing just needed to be organized really well. I wanted something that would last and keep everything kind of compartmentalized. Is that how it would be said? Yes, I think so. So ice cream in one spot, dinners in one spot, lunches in one spot, and then breakfast in one spot. And I also wanted a container for my smoothies. So that's what I did. I grabbed a bunch of large acrylic bins and separated everything into categories of bins that I would grab for in a certain time of day. So like lunch, breakfast, dinner. And that's how I organized this. And I think it turned out so good. I especially love how I organized my chicken and hamburger meat and all of the dinner ideas. I feel like it's such a good idea to actually separate them in your freezer instead of just throwing everything in there and then not being able to find the things that you need, or when you're writing your shopping list, kind of looking over things because you don't have it organized. This way, it's super easy to look in and see how many chicken packs you have, how many hamburger packs you have, if you're running low on breakfast foods, or if you're running low on lunches, especially for summertime. I think this is definitely key. If anything you take from this video, try this out. I really do think it's a game changer.
I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, and now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, and now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words.
So here's the finished product. Everything looks so good, so clean, organized. Hopefully it'll stay this way for a super long time. We'll see. I absolutely love when the refrigerator is all clean. It makes me feel so good and put together and just like I have my life together. That's how we want to feel, right? Let me know what your favorite part was. Did you get any good ideas from this video?
Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down.
I hope you're enjoying my kitchen organizing series. Please let me know if there's another room you'd like me to start on next. Thank you so much for watching. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope it gave you all the motivation to tackle your spaces. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and like and comment. It helps me out so much. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.